Cafe Coffee Queens, this is your girl Sarah here. Um, Unfortunately, we decided not to do the video for the tasting because my boyfriend's been working late, so we couldn't really do it this week. We might do it some other time, but we just had no time. So let me get down to business. So this week I went to Dunkin' and I went at like 10 o'clock at night, and they barely had any coffee left. They had two things of coffee, two big pots. So when you go to Dunkin', and I used to work at a Dunkin', when you go to Dunkin', you have four big pots of Dunkin'. So you have two on the drive through, two in the front counter, and that's also just for iced coffee. And then you have three small pots for hot coffee in the front, four for the drive-through that you have to take care of on the daily, because then if you don't, then it'll just be gross and sticky and ugh. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. So I went at 10 o'clock last night to Dunkin', and I asked for a large iced coffee, half decaf, 8 French vanilla swirl, 8 cream. Mind you, decaf is right next to the iced coffee. And how does a Dunkin' run out of decaf? They ran out of decaf. How do you run out of decaf? You could have made more decaf. Instead, the person is like chatting with me, like, bro, seriously? But that's enough with that rant. So anyway, I had a full cup of coffee with 8 French vanilla swirl, 8 cream. I know eight is a lot, and then 8 cream is like milk, but it actually tastes good with the half decaf because then it like shortens the amount. But you should try it. But I had it last night. It tasted like water. It was like just plain water. The coffee, it was just water. I couldn't drink it at all. And then I tried my boyfriend's coffee. So he had 8 banana split, 8 cream. So I've never had any coffee that wasn't just vanilla, French vanilla. I've always just had French vanilla coffee. I've gotten so used to having French vanilla coffee that every time I go to Dunkin', they already know what I want. Even the Dunkin' I used to work at even knows what I want, because I've always made friends at Dunkin' because I always knew them. So I drank my boyfriend's coffee, and I was like, eh. Tasted like I just ate one banana. It was just like, eh, like a rotten banana. I was like, what the heck is this? Like, you trying to kill me? Like, this is gross. This is some gross stuff right here. Like, ew. And I looked at my boyfriend. I was like, babe, what? He was like, but he's like drinking it like he's never drinking anything in his life before. Like, this is his first drink. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm like, oh, okay. And mind you, I didn't even finish my coffee because my coffee was just like mud. It was just like water, and it's just not even coffee anymore. So I just threw it out, and I was like, okay, I'm done with that. So I couldn't even look at my coffee anymore. So I'm a Dunkaholic. Like, I love Dunkin', and I'm a Dunkaholic. Even before I was working at Dunkin', this is how I got hired from Dunkin'. So I went for the interview, and the lady asked me the basic questions. Why are you here? Why do you want a job here? And I answered those questions, and I worked on on Sundays and sometimes during the week. So, and I always drank Dunkin', so I'd sometimes have like a drink or two, or whenever they had a new drink. So I'd try one. So the lady would be like, hey, you can make drinks, you're good at it. You can work with money, you're good at it. So I was like, okay. So, and I always like making drinks because then I was like, oh, this is so much fun. I can make drinks. I can even make one for myself. There's leftovers. Don't even worry about it. I can just go for it. You know, I don't even have to make drinks for anybody else but these people and myself. And it was great. It was like, oh my God. Yes. And back to me. So it was the reason why I left Dunkin' was because I got a new job and I absolutely love my job. I work in I work in the healthcare system. So anyway, I might do a review for Starbucks as well because I also like the Frappuccinos. And I liked how they do their coffee because it's always hot in Starbucks compared to Dunkin'. There's always been like that in between. I mean, like Starbucks, I like Dunkin'. I like Starbucks, I like Dunkin'. And then I just really want to like say they're both the same, but at the same time they're not the same because the frozen drinks that you get from Starbucks are so much more worth it because you can get a Frappuccino, you can get all these, like, I love the Frappuccinos. Don't get me wrong, those are my favorite. Vanilla bean Frappuccino is like eating ice cream. Like, I couldn't even look at it. I just wanted to keep going. I just going with it. Got a spoon. I froze it overnight one night, and I just got a spoon, and I kept eating it and eating it and eating it. So I went back for it, and then I was like, okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Don't even ask me twice. I'm coming back. So, long story short, I did not leave Dunkin'. I went back to Dunkin'. But I did go to Starbucks more too. No wonder why I don't have money anymore. So, I really gotta fix that. So, anyway, if you guys want to see anything in this video, like and subscribe to Cafe Coffee Queen, and definitely like and subscribe to One Monkey Spy, and I'll definitely see you guys around.